Hello, lovely people. I know you are learning English. You have got the grammar knowledge. Your vocabulary is also growing. But there is still one big problem. Your brain doesn't automatically click into English mode. You know what I mean, right? You're about to say something in English, but first your mind says it in your native language and then tries to translate it. And by the time it's done, the moment's already gone. Ah, don't worry, you're not alone. The translation thing happens because you're not thinking in English yet. But what if I told you that you can train your brain to think in English and it's not as hard as you might think? Hello, lovely people. This is Priyanka Chaudhary, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share 5 practical steps to start thinking in English with clear examples that you can try right away. These are the same tricks I used when I was learning English, and trust me, they actually work. So grab your notebook or just sit back, relax, and let's get started. Let's start with the easiest no excuses step, labeling things around you. This is a great way to kickstart your brain into English mode. For example, look around yourself. What do you see? A table, a chair, a clock, a door, maybe sofa, pictures, or anything. Write these words on sticky notes and stick them directly onto those objects. Now, every time you see the object, say its name in English in your head, not in your language, just English. Here's how I did it. Back when I was learning, I had sticky notes all over my kitchen, bedroom, everywhere. Fridge, spoon, plate, stove, everything. I know it might sound silly to you, but guess what? After a week, I didn't even need the notes anymore. I just saw the objects and instantly thought of their English names. In addition to this, you can add actions to your words. For instance, when you grab a cup, think, I'm picking up a cup, I'm pouring water, I'm squeezing a few drops of lemon into it, etc. Don't worry about grammar. Focus on connecting words to actions. That's all you need to do. Now that you have got the basics, it's time to level up. Narrating your day in English is like turning your brain into an English radio station. Let me show you what I mean. Imagine you're waking up in the morning and think, I'm waking up, I feel very tired, I'm brushing my teeth, the toothpaste tastes minty and salty. Keep this going throughout your day. And then you can say, I'm walking to the bus stop, I am moving towards the metro station, the weather is sunny or cloudy, I see a red car running on the road. You can say a lot of things in your head in English. Now, let me share an example from my life. I once challenged myself to narrate everything I did for an entire morning, just morning. At first, it was slow and quite difficult for me, but by the end of the week, I was thinking more frequently. For instance, I am in the habit of taking tea. So when I was preparing tea, I used to say, I am making a cup of tea because I feel sleepy. It smells so good. It actually helps me to wake up. Now, here is a tip for you. Choose one activity to narrate every day. It could be your commute, cooking, or even cleaning. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. This step is all about cutting out your native language entirely. Instead of thinking in your language and then translating, you can connect words directly to images or actions. Here is how to practice this. Let's take the word apple and don't think of the word in your language. Instead, imagine the apple, its color, shape, taste, and say apple in English. Now create a sentence like this apple is red, it tastes sweet. Let me give you more advanced example. Imagine you're at a park. So instead of thinking there is a dog running in your language, picture the dog and say that in English. The dog is running. It's playing with a ball. Don't say the same sentences in your native language. Remember that. And movies and TV shows are a great way to practice this. Watch scenes with subtitles in English. When a character says, I'm walking to the store, pause and visualize yourself walking to a store. This way, your brain actually builds direct English connections. Okay, now we are at step 4. This is where it gets really fun and little weird. Start asking yourself questions in English and answering them, like a one person interview. For example, what did I eat for breakfast today? Think about it. I actually ate toast and eggs. The toast was crunchy and the eggs were salty. Let's try another one. What's my favorite color? My favorite color is blue because it reminds me of the sky. You can even add some storytelling. Imagine this. You're explaining your weekend plans to an imaginary friend. On Saturday, I'll go to the market. I want to buy fresh vegetables and maybe some flowers. When I started doing this, I felt super awkward. But over the period of time, these imaginary conversations actually helped me think faster in English. It's like having a free English practice partner, yourself. If you only memorize words, you will still struggle to think in sentences. That's why you need to learn phrases and expressions. For example, instead of learning just book, learn the phrase I am reading a book. Instead of learning hungry, you can better learn the entire phrase. I'm feeling hungry. I want to eat something. One method that worked wonders for me was shadowing. Shadowing is when you listen to native speakers and repeat what they say, word for word, right after them. For instance, watch a short clip on YouTube. If someone says, I'm heading out for lunch, pause the video and repeat it. You're not just learning the words, you're learning how they flow together. Here is another tip. Use flashcards with full phrases. Instead of tired, write I'm feeling tired. I need to rest. The more phrases you know, the easier it is to think in complete thoughts. Remember, you have to train your brain to think in English. So these were 5 practical steps to help you start thinking in English. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about creating habits. Thinking in English is like planting a seed. At first, it feels small, but with practice, it grows into something amazing. Now, here is your challenge. Pick one of these steps and try it every day for a week. Leave a comment and let me know which one you're starting with. And don't forget, patience is actually key. Every little effort brings you closer to fluency. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more tips to boost your English. Now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, keep learning, keep practicing. Bye-bye.